Indonesia backs out. South Korea's fighter jet project in crisis. The news broke suddenly, catching many by surprise and sending ripples through the global defense community. Headlines flashed across screens worldwide, and within hours, the story dominated conversations in military and political circles. The shockwaves were immediate, as analysts scrambled to assess the impact. In Seoul, officials scrambled for answers as reports confirmed Indonesia had slashed its funding for the ambitious KF-21 Boramae fighter jet program. The mood was tense, with uncertainty hanging in the air. For years, Indonesia was South Korea's only international partner in this high-stakes project, sharing both the risks and the vision of developing a next-generation fighter jet. Now, the sudden cut left the future of the jet and, honestly, regional security hanging in the balance. The project, once a symbol of hope and technological progress, now faced an uncertain fate. The corridors of South Korea's Ministry of Defense buzzed with urgent meetings. Officials worked late into the night, searching for solutions and weighing their options. Engineers, diplomats, and defense experts debated the consequences. Every scenario was on the table, from scaling back the project to seeking new international partners. Billions of dollars and years of research were at risk. The financial blow was massive, but the potential loss of technological momentum was just as concerning. The world watched as South Korea faced a new dilemma: continue alone, find another partner, or possibly even reconsider the project's future altogether. The shock was not just financial. It was a blow to national pride and a test of South Korea's resolve to stand alone in a fiercely competitive industry. The withdrawal threatened the very spirit of international cooperation that the KF-21 represented. It raised questions about trust, reliability, and the future of global defense partnerships. Would another nation step up to fill the gap, or would South Korea's fighter jet dream stall on the runway? The world waits to see what comes next in this high-stakes saga. The KF-21 Boramae is more than just a plane. It stands as a bold statement of South Korea's determination to shape its own destiny in the world of military aviation. It is a symbol of South Korea's ambition to become a leader in advanced defense technology, showcasing the nation's drive to innovate and compete on a global scale. For decades, South Korea relied on foreign jets, purchasing aircraft from allies like the United States to defend its skies and maintain security. The KF-21 project aimed to change that, giving the country its own modern fighter and reducing dependence on imports. It was a leap towards self-reliance, allowing South Korea to control its own defense future. The jet's development began in the 2010s, with South Korea investing heavily in research and design. Thousands of engineers, scientists, and technicians worked tirelessly, overcoming technical and financial challenges. The goal was clear: build a 4.5-generation fighter that could compete with the world's best, featuring advanced avionics, stealth capabilities, and powerful weapon systems. The project also hoped to boost national pride and inspire the next generation of engineers and pilots. It became a source of inspiration for students, showing them what was possible through hard work and innovation. International partners were always part of the plan. South Korea knew that collaboration would be key to success, both for sharing costs and for gaining access to new ideas and technologies. These partners would share costs, offer expertise, and help open new markets for the KF-21, making it a truly global project from the start. Indonesia joined early, agreeing to fund about 1/5 of the project in exchange for technology transfer and future jets. This partnership was seen as a win-win, promising benefits for both nations. The KF-21 is not just about defense, it's about building a foundation for future growth, creating jobs, and developing new industries that can compete worldwide. It represents South Korea's push for technological independence and its desire to stand tall on the global stage, proving that it can innovate and lead in high-tech fields. Losing a partner like Indonesia was a major setback, raising questions about funding and the future of the project. But South Korea's resolve remains strong, determined to see its fighter jet dream take flight. Indonesia's decision to cut funding hit the KF-21 project hard. Suddenly, South Korea faced a huge financial gap. The loss of a key partner also raised doubts about the jet's export potential. Other countries might now see the project as risky. For South Korea, the dilemma was clear. Should it try to finish the KF-21 alone or look for a new international partner? Either choice carried risks. Going solo would strain budgets and slow progress, but finding a new partner would take time and delicate negotiations. The uncertainty spread beyond South Korea. Defense companies, suppliers, and allied nations watched closely. Would the project survive? Could South Korea turn this crisis into an opportunity? The answer depended on finding a country with both the need and the resources to join the KF-21 dream. The search began for a new partner who could help keep the project alive. As South Korea looked for new partners, the Philippines emerged as a strong candidate. The Philippine Air Force has long needed to modernize. Its current fleet is small and uses older planes, some dating back decades. The country faces growing security challenges, especially in the South China Sea. South Korea and the Philippines already share a history of defense cooperation. In recent years, South Korea supplied the Philippine Air Force with Fa-50 light fighter jets. These jets have improved the Philippines' air power and built trust between the two countries. The Philippines now wants to move to the next level. Modern threats require more advanced jets and better technology. The KF-21 could be the answer. For South Korea, the Philippines offers a chance to keep the project alive and expand its influence in Southeast Asia. Both countries have much to gain. The stage was set for a new partnership with the KF-21 at its heart. The Fa-50 is a smaller, lighter jet developed by South Korea, designed to be agile, versatile, and cost-effective for modern air forces. It's a symbol of South Korea's growing aerospace industry and its ambition to become a major player in global defense exports. Back in 2014, the Philippines became one of its first foreign customers, marking a significant milestone for both countries. The arrival of the Fa-50s was met with excitement and hope, as it signaled a new era for the Philippine Air Force. This deal was a turning point for the Philippine Air Force, which, honestly, had not bought new fighter jets in decades. For years, the fleet had relied on aging aircraft, limiting its capabilities and leaving the country vulnerable to modern threats. The Fa-50s quickly proved their worth in training, patrols, and even real combat missions. Their performance exceeded expectations, boosting morale and demonstrating the value of investing in modern technology. The success of the Fa-50 deal built strong trust between South Korea and the Philippines. It wasn't just a business transaction, it was the start of a deeper defense partnership. South Korean trainers worked closely with Filipino pilots, sharing not just technical skills but also building camaraderie and mutual respect. This hands-on approach helped Filipino pilots master the new jets quickly. Maintenance teams shared knowledge, and spare parts arrived on time. This smooth support system ensured the jets stayed operational and built confidence in South Korea's commitment. The partnership really showed that South Korea could deliver on its promises, strengthening diplomatic ties and opening doors for future collaborations in defense and technology. The Fa-50s also gave the Philippines valuable experience with modern jets and advanced systems, allowing pilots and crew to adapt to new technologies and tactics. This foundation makes it easier for the country to move up to more advanced aircraft like the KF-21, paving the way for even greater capabilities in the future. The story of the Fa-50 is not just about planes. It's about building confidence, sharing technology, and creating a foundation for bigger projects in the future. It's a testament to what can be achieved when nations work together, trust each other, and invest in progress. The KF-21 would be a game-changer for the Philippine Air Force. Unlike the Fa-50, the KF-21 is a true multi-role fighter. It can perform air-to-air combat, ground attacks, and reconnaissance missions. Its advanced radar and stealth features make it much harder to detect and target. With the KF-21, the Philippines could defend its airspace more effectively. The jet's long range and powerful weapons would allow the Air Force to patrol the country's vast maritime borders. It would also give the Philippines a stronger voice in regional security discussions. The KF-21 also offers a chance for technology transfer. South Korea could help set up local maintenance and training centers, creating jobs and building skills in the Philippines. For the Philippine Air Force, joining the KF-21 project is not just about buying new jets. It is about joining a club of nations with advanced air power and shaping the future of its own defense industry. The South China Sea is one of the world's most contested regions. Several countries, including the Philippines, have disputes with China over islands and waters. These tensions have made air power more important than ever before. The Philippines needs modern jets to patrol its territory and respond to threats. The KF-21 would give the country the tools to protect its interests and support allies. It would also send a strong message that the Philippines is serious about defending its sovereignty. A stronger Philippine Air Force would also help balance power in Southeast Asia. it could work more closely with partners like South Korea, the United States, and other ASEAN members. In this tense environment, the KF-21 is not just a weapon, it is a symbol of national resolve and a tool for peace through strength. A KF-21 partnership would benefit both South Korea and the Philippines. For South Korea, a new partner means shared costs, more exports, and a stronger regional presence. For the Philippines, the deal would bring new technology, local jobs, and a chance to grow its own defense industry. Technology transfer is a key part of the KF-21 offer. South Korea could help train Filipino engineers and technicians. Local factories could build parts or even assemble jets. This would create skilled jobs and boost the Philippine economy. Strategically, the partnership would deepen defense ties. Joint training, exercises, and intelligence sharing would make both countries safer. The KF-21 deal is more than a business transaction. It is a chance to build a lasting alliance based on shared interests and mutual respect. If the Philippines joins the KF-21 project, it could reshape security in Southeast Asia. Other countries would see the value of strong partnerships and advanced technology. The region could become more stable, with countries working together to face common threats. For South Korea, the project would prove its ability to lead in defense innovation. For the Philippines, it would mark a new chapter in its military modernization. Both countries would gain respect and influence, not just in Asia, but around the world. The KF-21 alliance could inspire more collaboration in the region. It would show that even in times of crisis, countries can find new partners and create new opportunities. In the end, the story of the KF-21 is about more than jets. It is about ambition, partnership, and the future of security in Southeast Asia.